Greetings, my people. It is Thursday, January 5th, and I thought, hell, let's do a Khorum Coast show tonight, and I'll explain some of the changes we're doing on the land to y'all. So, the most important thing is we are officially getting rid of the share and bounty systems. Those were a thing of the past. We tried something out, it didn't work. Time to sweep it under the rug and move on. Instead, we are bringing forth a system about progressive jackpots that build based on every global on every creature, and then a jackpot for the entire land that builds with every global for every creature. So let me kind of explain a little bit about what that is, and I'll show you what we have going on. Let's head on over to the spreadsheet. Okay, so here we are for our new current spreadsheet for Khorum Coast. Yeah, everything's still done in Excel. It's all still manually done by hand and it's primitive, but here's what we got. And it's actually kind of easier and slightly more automated now. So basically, we are starting over to progressive jackpots, which means the creatures start off with a pet amount, and then every global, they're going to grow, and then if you trigger a certain amount, you're going to get the value of that back. So Hadrada started off with 300 peds, and every global from a Hadrada adds 5 peds to its jackpot. Nusul started out with 300 peds. Every global from Nusul adds 5 peds to its jackpot. Camaldon started out with 1,000 peds. Every global from Camaldon adds 10 peds to its jackpot. Zadul started out with 500 peds. Every global adds to its jackpot. So you can see that each creature has a jackpot that's going up, and each one has an independent value that will be earned. But there's also a land jackpot for the entire area, which will be triggered by certain values of heads. Same with the jackpots for each individual trigger for the creatures. So the way that basically works is if you get a Hall of Fame size loot, like 1,000 peds plus, on a Hadrada or Nusul, you will trigger their value here, and you will unleash the peds that have been building up on each one of them. So 1,000 peds, Nusul, or Hadrada releases their jackpot value as a reward to you, and it builds until it's found and triggered by somebody hitting a Hall of Fame of that size. Camaldon, 4,000 peds. So this sucker is going to sit here and build at 10 peds per global until someone hits a 4,000 ped Camaldon on the land and gets all this value back as a bonus. Zadul, 7 peds per global. So it's going to build by 7 peds starting at 500, and then every time someone gets a global, another 7 peds added until people trigger the value, which is 2,000, I believe. I think it's 2,000 peds will trigger Zadul. Yep, 2,000 peds triggers the Zadul jackpot, and you unleash what you have here. Now, to get the jackpot on the entire land, all you got to do is get a triple digit number in the last 3 valued places. So 333 peds, 1,333 peds, 2,555, 111. All of those are values that you can global for, which will trigger the entire land jackpot right here, which will hopefully build to be quite a sum because every creature pays off to it. You can see it has 8 of them paying to it right now, and it's increased from 1,000 up to 54 already just since I've implemented this system in the last couple days. So, yeah, this is kind of where we're at. I got this idea from Miss Pudding's Gold Grinder, and I asked her permission to kind of adapt my own thing to it because I think with 4 creatures, this is the smart way to go, and I want to try something out like this. So, the link for the values and the spreadsheet will be available on the Discord, and that will be, anytime anyone needs it, it's there. I will also every day manually come in and update our global values and keep this going so that y'all can click and tune in and see what you actually are awarded if you hit the jackpot. Granted, there will be some days, where like after work, I probably won't get around to being like non-busy enough to update, but in those rare occurrences, we'll roll it over to the next day, but we'll also, you know, go for the value of then, like if I didn't update, but you hit the jackpot on like the next day, I would progressively build that to that point for you. So it's not like you missed out on those globals anyway, that sort of thing. I am hoping to eventually get a bot to kind of take care of this, and then y'all don't have to wait on me to manually type it in, but I don't know where to do that yet, and my scripting ability is really subpar. So I'll probably end up paying for that. Yeah. Anyway, let's head on back to the game. So with the ending of the shares and bounty system, I do have to pay out everyone that has bounties and shares that are, awarded, but I haven't met up with you yet. So I sent out a lot of messages again to a bunch of players today, hoping to hear back from y'all. If not, I mean, those peds are going to stay untouched for a good couple months anyway. They were earned by players and they need to stay that. But I suppose after 6 months, if no one really claims their rewards, I'm going to toss it into the jackpots and just add it to what y'all can trigger and win anyway. So, yeah, I don't know, y'all. I just kind of wanted to give you an update, let you know where we're at. And that's kind of it for the Khorum Coast Show for this month. Oh, no, wait. I forgot. Exciting news also. So with this new system, I had turned on the DNA for Nusil and Hydrata again, because I stopped feeding them during December to try to cut costs because no one was showing up with the mayhem and it was getting expensive. But with this new jackpot system, I figured it's probably best to feed their DNA at all times in case people are out hunting them. And also, y'all, looky here. By popular demand, we have increased the maturity of Camaldon. You should see provider to dominant level Camaldon roaming the lands now. So that's gonna pose definitely a higher challenge to some of y'all, because I know I kind of struggle with Camaldon Young, but that will give you something to do. I suppose something new. We're gonna pay for feeding Camaldon DNA, which is gonna bring our total monthly cost of peds per month to like 1,200 peds for fertilizer. But hopefully with this new jackpot system and all the entertainment and excitement it brings for y'all, it will pay for itself. So anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in. If you can, please like or subscribe. It helps grow my channel. But by all means, come on out to the Khorum Coast, where you can earn the most. And also, never forget, life is a magical journey full of self-discovery and wonder. Y'all take care. Thank you again.